Just in time for the holidays, Charter TV in HD is only $29.99 a month. Enjoy the magic of HD when you let it all in with Charter. Get Charter TV in HD plus a free DVR. Call 1-888-GET-CHARTER or visit charter.com.
The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
The Badger Hockey Digest, presented by Charter Communications.
Hi, welcome to the Badger Hockey Digest, brought to you by Charter Communications. I'm Brian Posick with head coach Mike Eaves. Wisconsin, last time out, swept Mercyhurst in a non-conference series, 7-2 and 5-2. And Mike, certainly nice to get back in the win column twice.
Well, it really is important because it becomes a habit. Whether you're losing or you're winning, it becomes a habit, and you want to get on the W train and get that going. I think the learning curve is a lot more positive when you're winning, and you just feel good coming to the rink. So, we played a team that was leading their conference, a team that is in a conference that has had a team in the Frozen Four the last couple of years. So their head coach has over 420 wins. They're a well-coached team, and they were a feisty group. So it was a hard-fought couple of wins this past weekend. Yeah, the
Badgers put up a lot of points, too. You think of Mark Zangerly, a goal and 8 points, and Justin Schultz had 3 goals and 7 points and was named the WCHA's Defensive Player of the Week. An offensive defenseman, to say the least. He's become a very good defensive defenseman, though, too, hasn't he?
He has, and I think it was one of the reasons he wanted to return to college was to get bigger and stronger and be better away from the puck. His natural gifts are with the puck. He has instincts that you don't teach. But his ability to play without the puck has improved. He's such a tremendous skater. He doesn't have to be the most physical guy. He can get in front of people with his 185-pound body and eliminate them. He's better in front of the net. And I think he was recognized as a Defensive Player of the Week because of the points he put up. But if you look at his play away from the puck, he was a plus player this weekend for us.
Yeah, I asked Mark Zangerly about playing with Justin Schultz. What do you admire the most? And he said his competitive drive.
For a quiet young man, if you ever had a chance to sit down and talk to him on the bench, like during the course of the game, you'd see that he's got a fire that burns deep. And what I think one of the highest compliments you can give a player is the fact that when he's out there, he makes players, whether it's practice or game, better just by his presence. And in practice, he could go 80% and still look like he was going pretty good. He goes 100% in every drill, and his pace and the way he plays. And if you're a player on his team, you're impressed by that, and that draws you up to his level, and I think that's what Mark's talking about.
Following the Mercyhurst series, Justin Schultz, Mark Zangerly, and Minnesota's Nick Bukestad shared the national lead in scoring with 25 points. Here's a bit more about Wisconsin All-American defenseman Justin Schultz.
I think anytime you go out for practice or games, you want to get better, and if you're not going 110%, then you're not helping yourself, and it also helps out my teammates, and showing them what level we need to bring out there and to get better.
Stop, rebound off the drive, it hit the post and chipped in by Schultz. It's 3-0.
It wasn't a tough decision for me. I mean, I think I made up my mind halfway through last year, so I kind of knew I was coming back the whole time, and I knew I wanted to come back and get better and have another year with this team and with Mike Eaves, and he's a great coach, and he's going to get me better this year, and just make sure I'm ready for that next level. I think it's 2 things. I think the first is my defensive zone play out there, and just being more of a two-way player, and making sure I just clean up that part of my game, and then just getting stronger too, and working in the gym. And another year here is going to definitely help me, and I got another off season coming up, so it's going to be huge, and hopefully I'm ready.
Schultz wide open in the slot. They had 4 penalty killers in the far corner. Now Justin shoots again and scores.
I think one of the main things that I've learned is just picking your spots, and you can't be jumping up all the time, and you might want to, and I think I do that too much sometimes. But just picking your spots and making sure the timing's right.
Next up for the Wisconsin Badgers, the defending NCAA champions, the Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. And Mike, it was a nice run for Scott Sandelin's club a year ago. They lose a couple of high-powered players in Mike Connolly and Justin Fontaine, and a pretty good defenseman too in Justin Falk, but they bring back Jack Connolly, one of the top point getters in the country, Travis Oleksic, one of the top goal scorers in the country, and their goaltending is just as strong.
And they had the hangover of winning a championship one of the benefits or the byproducts of playing as long as they do and winning, they have an internal feeling of what it takes to win. And so they'll bring that to the table, and their record shows that. I mean, they're well above 500. They're playing pretty well. So it'll be a good series, and it's nice for us to have a little rest and regroup here as a young group and have a couple good weeks of practice and get ourselves ready to play the defending champions.
Yeah, the Badgers and the Bulldogs Friday night face off at 7:05, Saturday night at 8:05. And by the way, Friday night's game, we ask that you bring a new unwrapped toy to support the Wisconsin Student Athletic Advisory Committee Toy Drive. UW student athletes will be collecting toys at the door, benefiting Toys for Tots. That's Friday, Wisconsin and Minnesota Duluth. Thanks for watching the Badger Hockey Digest, brought to you by Charter Communications.